What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Johnny Cracks Packs. Today we got a special episode. We are going to be ripping Cooperstown Panini 2012. It's a hobby box. There is a guaranteed autograph, so they say. We'll see about that. These are Panini Cooperstown baseball trading cards from 2012. I didn't find very many other years of this set. There was another set in 2013. It kind of reminds me of the all-time greats sets that I collected in the 80s. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting a bit of nostalgia with this. I looked at the 2012 cards and the 2013 cards, and I liked the look of this set much better than the 2013 cards. So that's why I got this. And who can complain about a Hall of Fame autograph in a box of cards? So there are 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. We are going to rip this open. It's been a while since I looked at the checklist, but I know there's a few inserts and parallels to be looking for. But we'll kind of see what we get and hopefully get a pretty cool autograph. So join me. Let's rip. So we got our packs out. I wanted to take that box off camera because it is really cool looking. Kind of got that old ballpark feel to it. Man, that's a cool display box. I really like it, and I'm going to be keeping that. But I wanted to show you that. Here are all our packs. There are 5 cards to a pack. So we're going to get right after it. I apologize, my thumbs are giving me some trouble. There we go. All right. There's probably some sort of like weird redemption here. Addie Joss. Fantastic. This was probably kind of a plaque. Here is a nice card. Look at that. Hall of Fame opens for business, the Cooperstown Daily. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the other really cool card that kind of drew me to this set was a stadium picture. And if we don't pull one, I will go grab it and show you. But I just really like this design. I like the years hanging over in the banners, and it's a good amount of photograph to negative space ratio, just like the framing. Cool stuff. So I figured I would try and get enough of these to get close to having a set, and so I may need another box, but I think it's like a 100 card set or something like that. Eddie Collins, Luke Appling, there's another plaque. Oh, and it's numbered. So here's Home Run Baker, and here's kind of our first hit of $5.99. It's a plaque. Al Newhouser, and the Win a Trip, which I don't think we can win. But you never know. I like to send those redemptions in and see what they say. I'm going to set that one off to the side. The glue on these is pretty good. Ralph Kiner. Oh, so here, the Village. I'm not familiar. This must be maybe part of Cooperstown. Oh, look at that. So it's a postcard insert. That's cool. Right on. Ernie Harwell, Joe Cronin, Ed De La Honte. Good stuff. Fergie Jenkins, Jim Palmer. So like all of these characters here, I would be stoked to get an autograph of. So there's one of those traditional Panini fillers. Voices of Summer, Jack Buck, Lloyd Warner, Warner. Never know. I think he had a brother Paul that played as well. Come up a lot in my replay games. Here's Raleigh Fingers, Andre Dawson, a nice landscape, Mickey Cochran, and here we have Mays Mashes 4, bat used during the official game. So it's a picture of the bat. Not too shabby. And then we got Burley Grimes. Sweet. So I'm gonna have to look up and see what these inserts, if there's any shorter print runs on them, but a lot of cool different types of cards. Al Kaline, Ralph Kiner. Oh, here's another fake out slab. Thanks, Panini. Oh, so this is what I was talking about earlier, the ballparks pictures. And this is a different one, so this is cool. I like this. Bill Mazeroski. Maz, with one of the greatest moments in baseball history. Billy Williams, Joe Medwick. Oh, we have a fancy Ty Cobb. And it is numbered to 299. Nice. That might need a big sleeve, which I got hiding back here. Got a little bit of thickness to it, but boy, is that beautiful. Hopefully you can get an appreciation for what's happening with the light there. We'll set that aside. Oh, and then our final two cards in that pack were Buck Ewing and Johnny Evers. Get a lot of chances to win a trip to the Hall of Fame with this box of cards. So this is kind of like classic Panini. I just love the product. But the art design's good. I think this will be a fun set to have or to display. Look at that, Earl Weaver to $2.99. That is sweet. Let's see if we can get him in here. Earl Weaver. Manager. In a career that spanned 3 decades, Weaver only experienced one losing season on the Baltimore bench. World Series championship in 1970. Well, there you go. A Hall of Fame manager autograph. Not too shabby. Not something I'll keep around in my collection, but definitely a cool card. And for an Orioles fan, might be a nice pickup. Carl Hubble. Museum pieces, so that's that insert set. Here's another ballparks. These I really love. These are good looking cards. Tom Seaver. Oh, and this was our last pack. Hey, they got an ump in there. And Bill Dickey. Nice. So I'm guessing it's their induction year that is featured on the card. Al Lopez, he's my catcher on my 1930 Brooklyn Robins replay, and he's fantastic. Armin Killebrew, Christy Mathewson. I'm doing that replay with a game called Fall Classic Baseball, which is a real fun way to relive some baseball highlights. There's Bill Dickey. Field Generals insert. Charlie Gehringer. Joe Morgan, Nolan Ryan. High praise Yogi Berra. Mike Schmidt, individual player report. Wow. It's kind of a cool way to see the player. Billy Keeler. So I'll be interested to look at the checklist later and see how many of these insert sets there are, because it is a smaller set. But when you start adding in the inserts, what was Ricky Henderson, RIP, another fake out block, and another numbered refractor. King Kelly to 299. Let's see who King Kelly was. He was a catcher. I'm not familiar with King Kelly. Mike J. Kelly. Career in Chicago in 1886. Back in the day. I think we might need a thicker one for this guy. We'll see, yeah. We'll grab a thicker sleeve. Set that guy aside. A few packs left here. The glue is not loosening at all under the light, so I apologize that it's taken me so long to open these packs. But the payoff, I would say, is worth it. Well worth it. Look at that. The Village. That is freaking cool. Another Ballparks. Let's see, who is this? What ballpark is this that we're looking at? Westside Park, Chicago. Bruce Sutter and Bob Feller. A couple of solid pitchers. And really, who's not going to be solid in this set? It's a Hall of Fame set. But yeah, I'll be geeking out later, putting these in order and trying to see where I'm at. Hoyt Wilhelm, there's King Kelly. Is this George Brett? That's an induction. Some of these cards are a little bit thicker than others. Hugh Duty, Jimmy Fox. Jimmy Fox is a player who I think he played for Boston, and so I never really paid attention because I hated Boston growing up. Don't anymore, but I certainly kind of ignored a lot of their players. There's Earl Weaver, Duke Snyder, and there have been some great Boston Red Sox. And I mean, many become Yankees as well, so I know them, but Carlton Fisk. Sweet parallel. Yeah. In any case, hell of a player. Enos Slaughter. Herb Pennock. Nap LaJoy. He was on my fantasy draft team down in Milwaukee recently. There's Fergie Jenkins, and that's one of those numbered to 299, I believe. Yep. Don Sutton. Let's get I think we've been needing the bigger sleeves. More than I thought we would. I should probably just grab a couple, right? But we'll get there. Well, there she is. So we've got 6, 7 packs. It's a good amount of cards. Box is just under $100. Pee Wee Reese, Ernie Banks, Sam Crawford. So as a collector, I am more than pleased. And I don't know if it's showing on the camera, but these are some crisp corners, good looking cards. Really good quality on this set. Luis Aparicio, Frank Robinson, Eddie Murray. Man, I'm getting so many fake blanks. Ted Williams, Dave Winfield. You know, I think my odds of winning that trip to the Hall of Fame holiday are pretty good here. All these bonus cards I'm getting. Brooks Robinson, Charles Comiskey. Sweet. Bobby Doerr. Mel Ott and Connie Mack. So this spans the entire history of baseball. At least, mostly the photographic, at least. There's Ty Cobb. Oh, here's another of our museum pieces. Mazeroski's MASH. Shot heard around the world. Tommy Lasorda. 4 packs left. Thanks for hanging out and checking this set out with me. I'm going to be kind of geeking out on this evening and enjoying going back through all of these and really taking a look at some of these and seeing kind of where we're at as far as collecting a set. Mike Schmidt. Because these are really cool looking cards. Tough to open though. If there's any damage on the corners, it's my own fault. Yogi Berra, Frank Chance. So if you were wondering what this set looks like, I think you're getting a pretty good cross-section with this video. So if it's for you, I would suggest going out and getting what you can when you can find it, because I'm sure it's out there, but people might just be sitting on it, who knows. The all-time great sets didn't become very collectible, but they were kind of in the junk wax era. There's another museum piece. Robinson breaks the color barrier. George Brett. Last pack. We got our autograph. It's Earl Weaver. A little underwhelming for me, personally, but it is a cool looking autograph and a cool card. And, you know, Earl Weaver is a Hall of Fame manager. This last one really wants to be stubborn. There we go. Let's see if we get any last pack magic. Robin Yount. Buck Leonard. It's nice to see names that I haven't seen yet. Gary Carter, I haven't seen that one yet, because then I know I'm like one card closer to a base set. Frank Frisch. And Phil Rizzuto, Scooter, my man. What a way to end it. Sweet. Thanks for joining me on this this journey. Not a whole lot of numbered cards that I see. Maybe I missed one on the go around, but a couple of these kind of diamond parallels are Earl Weaver autograph. And we got this numbered plaque. So I enjoy these cards immensely, and I really enjoyed opening all those packs with you. So give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on Johnny Cracks Packs.